It's public.
And
This is the county sheriff's office, right?
I can trespass you if I need to.
If I've committed a crime.
You not leaving when I ask you to leave is a crime?
No,
That's
it's
what-
not.
that's what
No, it's not. That's an
trespass is.
unlawful order that you're giving me.
It's not.
Hey guys, Patriot First Audit's back with another set of videos that demonstrate First Amendment auditors properly exercising their rights in public. Check the description for links to today's videos, and please remember to subscribe and help support this channel. Let's get right into today's videos. Welcome back, guys. Today we're gonna watch a video from Dealing with the Devil. Here he's in Umatilla County trying to submit a complaint about a deputy on a previous interaction. This goes out of control fairly quickly. This sheriff's deputy right here and another one don't understand that he is allowed to film in public. He's allowed to film in their lobby. I'm not sure what it takes to educate our public officials like this woman here and another people in this video that we are within our rights filming in a public space. They need training. This is worthwhile training. Kudos to Dealing with the Devil for taking time out of his day and showing these people that he is allowed to do what he is doing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch the video.
Devil here. We are at the Umatilla County Sheriff's Office here to make our complaint against one Deputy Pease and to film in the public areas and to make sure we are treated with respect and dignity as always. Let's go check this out. Maybe check out the parking lot on the way out. Where the hell do I go? Oh, right there. I didn't see you. How you doing? I was hoping I need to make a complaint against a sheriff's deputy.
Okay, I have a form that I can give you to fill out, but I don't have anybody here right now for you to actually talk with.
Okay, I'll just fill it out and give it back to you. That's fine. Thank you.
And we're off to such a great start, and it so quickly goes out of control here.
Is this the jail too? Yes.
Do you have to?
I do it for, it's kind of activism because it is perfectly legal. We're in a public space, so.
But I don't want to be on camera.
I understand that.
Please not.
No, I'm going to continue.
I'm gonna ask you to leave then.
You can't force me to leave public property.
And there we go. They think that they can tell individuals to leave the property and they have all this power over individuals in a public space. I do not understand it. Time and time and time again.
Okay, I was actually hoping that you could help me. I just want to make.
You not to record me, so if you could please not, that would be great.
I have every right to record you.
Thank you, bye.
I have every right to do this. You're refusing me service? Can I get your name so I can make a complaint against you? Here we go. Looks like we're getting another fail. Goodness gracious. Ignorant ass fucking public servants. I get no help. I guess I'm just sitting here forever. Hey, John, can you identify that woman that I just spoke with so I can file a complaint against her as well?
What's going on today? You here for a complaint form?
Yes, I came for a complaint form to file a complaint against the deputy that I had an interaction with like about a week and a half ago.
Okay.
And then she just started giving me attitude about the camera, so.
Okay. She might have been a little uncomfortable. You know,
I understand
we're not
that,
used to
but
being recorded, that's all.
but I have every right to do it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And I tried telling her that, and she just told me to
Again,
leave.
some people just get uncomfortable with it.
I understand that, but I mean, if she's willing to come apologize to me for her behavior, I won't file a complaint against her.
So I can't force anybody.
I'm not telling you to force her to. I don't want her to apologize if somebody told her to. I want her to apologize if she wants to.
Okay. And I can't.
But if she doesn't apologize, I will be forced to file a complaint.
And you
Yes,
have
sir.
every right to file a complaint. But at this point, if you come for what you need, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, because you've got the complaint.
Well, I was actually hoping I could get a pen so I could just fill this out real quick and give it back to you.
Yeah, sure, absolutely, hang tight. Here you go. I don't have any clipboards, but you're more than
That's
welcome
fine.
to use one of those.
I just like you to know that technically I don't have to leave even if you ask me to.
You do. Because
No, I
this
don't.
is
I
a
need.
private facility, and if I am gonna trespass you, then you do need to leave.
This is not a private
It
facility.
is.
It is
It's-
government.
It's a business,
It's public.
and I
This is
can
the county
trespass
sheriff's
you.
office, right?
I can trespass you if I need to.
If I've committed a crime.
You not leaving when I ask you to leave is a crime.
No,
That's
it's
what-
not.
that's what
No, it's not. That's an
trespass is.
unlawful order that you're giving me.
It's not unlawful.
Yes, it is.
This is a place of business. If I ask
It is
you
not
to
a place of
leave,
business. It is a
you will leave.
public building.
Bottom line.
It's open to the public, correct?
This is
Anybody
if
from
I
the
ask
public
you
can
to
come in
leave-
here, right?
If I ask you to leave, you will leave. Now you can.
That's
fill out-
incorrect. If you want,
can fill out
you
your
call
form.
who you need to call about
You can
what
fill
you
out
want to
your
do to
form.
trespass
You
me.
can fill out your form and then you need to leave. That's it.
I'm not going to. So if you need to call the police, if you need to have the police
I am
come,
the police.
well, if you need to, or if you're gonna say that you're gonna arrest me for trespassing,
If you refuse to leave, that's what I have the right to do. So fill out your form.
so you're telling me that I will be arrested.
If you refuse to leave.
Can I get your
fill
name
out
and badge
your
number?
form,
Can I get your name and badge number?
Then you can leave.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Fill it out, then you
Can I get your name and badge number so I can fill this out about you?
The amount of ignorance out of these officers. They have, and this person is a sheriff's deputy. Watch a couple minutes in. A sheriff's deputy just throwing out false truths. Imagine what they do to people that are not filming. Ridiculous.
Can you tell me how to spell Deputy Pease's name?
I'm sorry, what?
Can you tell me how to spell Deputy P's name as well as your name,
Pease.
as well as your name and the name of the other officer that just came out here and made a fool of herself?
Sorry, I won't be that.
Public servants not identifying to the public. You guys are tyrants. You have no right to wear the damn badge. You're a disgrace to the badge, all of you. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. You guys are afraid of a camera and afraid to identify yourselves to the public so they can hold you accountable for your actions. But you want to take me to jail for holding a camera on you. You guys are closed now? This is what we're doing, we're acting like children? That must be a cushy job, being able to leave whenever you want. Can you tell me where I do a public records request?
And what else would be here? Is it for what?
So I can identify the people that are violating my constitutional rights right now. So I can hold them accountable.
Who's violating your constitutional rights right now?
Every single one of you that I've talked to. I haven't had an interaction with you yet until now, and I don't know your position here, but the two other ladies refuse to identify themselves. One says that she's a police officer and refuses to identify herself to the public while threatening to arrest me for trespassing when you can't trespass somebody from public unless they've committed a crime.
Okay, what's your name?
What's your name?
Can you give me your name?
No. You don't need my name. What do you need my name for? So you can run it?
It's amazing. Look at them smiling. It's like they're trying to insult him. This is absolutely disgusting behavior.
Yeah, I don't run people.
I don't know what you do. You won't identify yourself. The other two ladies won't identify themselves. I just came in here to get a simple complaint form, fill out my complaint.
Records request, I'll be happy to get that information to you if you want to hold on.
Okay. I wonder how the sheriff's going to think about all you guys' professionalism. Just terrible human beings. That lady probably gonna raise her baby to be just as ignorant to law as her.
How you doing, Matt? This is the information that you were requesting for
Jake,
doing the.
Are you a police officer?
Yeah, I'm a detective.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Sure. My name is Mike Elwood.
Is there any way that you can identify the two females that I've been speaking with so far?
I don't know what's going on between you guys, but here's the deal, man. If there's somebody that you need to talk to regarding some kind of a complaint that you have down at court staff, is that what you're talking about?
That's correct.
I can get you in contact with his supervisor, and you can go that way. If you
Well, now I have complaints against two of the females here.
Okay, what was it that you need to complain to them about?
One of them was threatening to arrest me for filming in public, which is protected by the Constitution of the United States, that all of you probably swore an oath to support and defend against all enemies, foreign and domestic, much like I did. And right now, it's looking like domestic is my enemy.
Well, nobody's going to arrest you for recording out here, okay? Let's just get that clear.
Okay, but according to the female officer in
Here's the
there,
deal. Let's go back.
I'm not, no, until I get their names,
The original reason why you're here is because you wanted to do a complaint.
and now I have a complaint against some other
Okay,
ones.
well, let me find out who they are for you, and then I'll get back to you.
I appreciate it, and I appreciate your professionalism in coming out here and being able to identify to the public and not being afraid of a camera.
I'm not afraid of it. So,
I know, I appreciate that. I don't have any problem with what you guys do. I ain't trying to fuck with you guys. I just came in to get a complaint form, and then she told me not to record. I said, that's not happening, I can.
so would you like me to get in touch with? So it's a court staff that you need to file a complaint for. That's your original complaint. Correct?
That's my original, but I am
So
filing a complaint against
I can
those
get
two
you a
as well.
Supervisor for the court staff. If you want to speak to them, is that something you want to do?
That's fine, yes, but I'd also like to get the names of the two individuals that I dealt with. Not this one. This woman here, she was perfectly professional. You could tell that she didn't like what I'm doing, but she was professional enough to come out here and ask me for what I wanted and try and at least serve the public like you guys are supposed to.
Here's another thing just to consider. Although it is your constitutional right to record people, right? You can do all that stuff.
Right.
It's kind of uncomfortable for some people.
I understand it. It's uncomfortable for me to be in here at all.
Right. So if you have
But-
if you're in a position like that where you're making somebody feel
I like to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
But as an officer that she claims to be, that's sworn oath to support and defend the Constitution, and as a law enforcement officer, she should know the trespass law a little bit better than that.
No, I
telling me
understand.
that this is a private entity, a private business, and I need to leave because she says leave. That's a tyrant. She doesn't deserve to wear the badge. She is a disgrace. I need her name, and I'm coming for her badge.
Okay, so here's the deal though. I wasn't here for that conversation, so I don't know how it took place, so I'm not gonna
That's fine. That's fine. I don't need you. I don't expect you to take sides right here, right now. I do expect to get their names.
Okay.
I'm sure it's policy for you guys to identify to the
Give me a
public.
second, let me find out what happened, and then I'll come back and talk to you.
I'll show you on video if you want.
Yeah, if you want to show me, let me see it.
All right. All right. I gotta turn this off real quick. Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day weekend, and this is the time that they forget the oath that they swore. Luckily, there was a male detective here who we've had a nice conversation with. He remained respectful. I had to show him the video. I need to start recording this on more than one device for my own safety. But I'll get these complaints filed, and then I will be getting out of here. I'll take a picture of the form of the complaint before I leave. I did make a promise to give my name, which I did. I gave him my first name. He gave me his full name. I already forgot it because I'm horrible with names.
have a seat. Somebody will be right up here to talk with you, okay?
That's fine. I don't mind standing.
Okay. We'll walk you.
Yeah, I pace a lot.
Okay.
Would you do me a favor and just tell the female deputy, I don't know if the other one was a deputy or not, but the pregnant woman, would you just inform her that all my friends died and this is Memorial Day weekend and she picked a great time to try and violate my constitutional rights and that I greatly appreciate it and that I'm coming for her badge? If you would relay that to her, because I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to her again.
I'll relay the message.
You don't have to if you don't want to, obviously. But and I thank you for all my friends died
Were you in the
after we came back. I was, yes.
Yeah, what branch?
Army.
Army?
Did about just under 6 years. 2 deployments to Iraq.
Iraq.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It was a good time. I loved it.
Your service.
It was the pleasure of my life. I loved every minute of it.
You did?
Oh, well, I can't say every minute. There were some pretty bad things that happened, but for the most part, yeah, I loved it. Loved it so much.
I appreciate your service.
But that's why I do this. It's constitutionally protected. We got to use our rights before we lose them. And I can understand, it's a little bit different. And I always just figure, you run into a public servant, you got a camera, they're going to be like, ooh, I got to be on my P's and Q's right now and, not get in trouble. But everybody's just in their feelings and so angry nowadays. It's like, come on.
You gotta understand that sometimes there's a lot of times
It's
when,
different.
When people use the videos and media, social media, just to try to make people look bad. And
Yeah.
people get
I mean,
on that.
she did a pretty good job. Both of them did a pretty good job at making themselves look bad. I'll let
You
you.
want to come in? Thank you for, you could have called me. I would have come down and got it. Okay. My dad served in the Vietnam War.
Oh yeah, he's still with us.
Yes.
Tell him thank you for his service.
Yeah,
I love it.
blessed to have him.
That's
Love him
great.
every day.
That is great. I tell you, he probably got some good stories.
He was in the Navy.
Navy?
Yep.
Maybe not as good as stories, but
Yeah.
still.
My father-in-law was in the Marines and also served in Vietnam, so he probably had some good stories. He lost
Right.
him a few years ago, and
It was a very different war. Very different war than the ones we got now. Well, but hell, there's a lot of people thinking we're on the verge of a civil war. I hope not. I think it'd be stupid for the other side. Some people just, that's what, like I said, everybody's just in their feelings nowadays. And lack of professionalism and respect, which a lot of people consider this disrespectful. But there's probably cameras all over in here somewhere. There's one.
cameras for security.
Which, but they're also available to the public. Like, if I wanted to, and if I had the money, I could find out how long, say, you worked here, and then I could go and get the camera footage for every single day for the whole 8 hours or however long you work.
Yeah, take a lot of time.
Like, I could do that if I wanted, but
Thank you.
yeah. Have a
Okay,
good
so
day.
you wanted my name and badge number.
Uh-huh.
So Deputy Mazur.
Uh-huh.
My badge number is 3230
3230. Could you tell me how to spell Mazur?
MAZOUR.
M-A-Z? Okay, thank you.
And I understand you had some confusion about our conversation, so I just want to clarify my stance on what I was saying to you.
Okay.
One, I'm totally fine with you recording me. I have people recording me all the time. It's part of my job.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind recording.
Okay.
My issue is when anybody comes in and starts giving my employees a hard time.
Okay, I'll let you
That
finish.
may not have been your perception of it, and I understand. But
No, it's not about perception. That's
It
not what
is.
happened.
And maybe not from your point of view, right? But you may have different life experiences, right?
Everybody does.
Correct. And she may not be comfortable with what happened.
But that's,
right?
I understand that, but it's not really an excuse. If you're a public servant, especially in a police department,
Just let me finish really quick. Just hear me out, okay? When she comes back and she's clearly shaken up because she didn't like what was going on, then I have to step up.
I understand that, but if
So-
you come in policing feelings, that's where we get off on the wrong foot, because you did threaten my arrest
No, I didn't
for
threaten your
for
arrest.
exercising a constitutional
But listen,
right.
disorderly conduct. I never have an issue with you recording. That's not an issue. It's
I wasn't disorderly.
It's when actions become disorderly, and for her, when you're making her uncomfortable,
That's not disorderly conduct. A camera cannot be considered disorderly
the
conduct.
camera's not. It's your actions and your
My
behaviors.
actions couldn't have been. I was perfectly calm
And that may have been
the whole
the
time.
case. Okay, but again, when
I
she's
understand that.
uncomfortable, that's when I step in.
But
So-
as a
so-
deputy or detective or whatever it is that you are here, you should know that you don't just go in and just go with the first story. Like, what it seems like from my perspective is that you got the word from your buddy, somebody that works with you on a daily basis, that you guys interact together probably quite a bit. So it's your buddy, in my opinion.
Coworker?
So you got her story and immediately just went with that. You didn't care about my story. You were more concerned about, well, her feelings are hurt.
Correct.
Let me get him the hell out of here.
Correct, because she
Rather
works-
than
because
let me
she works
conduct
here.
my
Because
business.
she works here.
She's still a public servant.
She is employed here, right?
Yeah,
So if someone, if
that's
someone
fine.
from
I'm not
the
coming
public is
into
coming in,
I'm not coming into a private business. I'm going into a
whether it's
public building.
private or public, if you're being disorderly, just like, say somebody's going into Walmart and they're causing a scene.
No, I understand what you're saying. If I
Are
was
you gonna
being,
let me finish so that I can
if you're
finish
being
my thoughts?
disorderly, it's a crime and
So
you
it
can
doesn't
be
matter
asked
if
to
it's
leave.
Public or private.
I understand, but I have to be disorderly in order for that to stick. And I was not
Your
disorderly.
definition is maybe not what the state.
My definition is the law.
So, just let me finish my
There's
point
case
here,
law.
Okay, so, when that happens, and we're potentially dealing with a disorderly situation, the best thing that I can do is ask you to leave, which is what I said. Hey, finish your stuff, provided you with the pen, I asked you to leave, and then you went in and said,
I don't
I'm
have to.
not leaving.
Yeah, because you threatened my
have to.
arrest. You
Well, I'm
threatened my
telling you.
arrest. You threatened to violate my constitutional rights.
What constitutional right is that?
4 days.
What
The
constitutional?
First Amendment. Can you tell me the 5 freedoms you get from the First Amendment? Freedom of press. I'm an independent journalist
Has
conducting
nothing to do with
content for a
recording.
story.
I told you I don't, from the beginning, I don't mind you recording. It
She
has to
did.
do
That's
with-
where it all came. There would have never been, even if I did get disorderly, there would have never happened if she wouldn't have questioned
She has
me
the right
doing
to
my,
be uncomfortable too, right?
not when you're on duty as a public servant. Because you have to sacrifice certain things when you become a public servant.
This guy goes way, way beyond what he should even have to do. And you can tell that these sheriffs are completely ignorant of what the First Amendment is, which is just crazy.
So you think that so a public servant can just refuse service to any member of the public just because they don't like it?
Sometimes when
So how would that citizen come and get served?
Sometimes when situations are what we call not winnable situations, like we're talking right now.
It is a winnable
and there's
situation.
no
I'm
way-
honestly one of the easiest people to deal with. All you have to do
we
is
don't-
be professional,
but we're not
courteous, and
agreeing-
respectful.
We're not agreeing on stuff, and that's okay, right?
Yeah,
And when we
yeah.
encounter
And I'm still
situations like
I'm
this,
still being perfectly
I
reasonable
get
with
it.
you.
And when we encounter situations like this, sometimes we just have to walk away, right?
I mean, I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
And that's
I mean,
fine.
you did threaten my arrest. And I told everybody, I told him, I let him know that if you were to apologize to me, if you wanted to,
Well,
I don't want anybody to force you to apologize
So
to
I'm not
me.
going to apologize,
That's fine.
but I'm
That's
just
fine.
trying to-
But I will
I'm
file
just
the
trying to
complaint.
help you understand why I said what I said,
Uh-huh.
and I was totally in my right to do that. Okay.
I disagree.
And that's fine.
I disagree.
That's okay.
You gave me unlawful orders.
I didn't give you any unlawful orders. What
You
I
told
asked
me
you
to
was
leave. And then you told me that if I didn't leave, I was
Because
trespassing.
you're being
I cannot be
disorderly.
trespassed from public unless I was committing a crime. And I haven't. I wasn't disorderly. You didn't do any investigation at all. You took your friend's word and you came out and told us a citizen of which you serve to just get the hell out.
Oh, well, I certainly didn't say get the hell out.
Not in those words, no, but pretty much.
But again, I was good with everything that I told you to do. There was nothing wrong with what I said.
There was. You gave me an unlawful order. Me and the sheriff will probably
fine.
discuss it and
That's fine.
figure it all out.
That's fine.
Because I
So
mean,
this is the gentleman from the jail.
I'm Lieutenant Erickson.
how you doing? I mean,
So
My understanding was you wanted to file a complaint with somebody at the courthouse.
I need to file a complaint against them, but I also need to file a complaint against her, and I still haven't got the other female's name, or if I did, I forgot.
So what we'll do here is I see that you do have these forms already.
Yes.
So I'll give you a second set of forms so you can file your complaints independently with her.
Okay.
And independently with the court staff.
Uh-huh.
So once those are complete,
Oh, I'm shaking a little bit.
you can come back out here and turn those in.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just fill it out. I might go out to my truck to fill it out because there's no
That's perfectly
clipboards or
fine.
nothing. So.
The reception office downstairs opens back up at 12:30.
Oh, there's a reception downstairs as well.
So that's my job. Part of my job and my detail is I supervise the court.
So my thing with him, it's
So-
Deputy Pease. It's
so-
not even that big a deal. Just real quick, it's not that big a deal. So I went into the courthouse. I did, filming and in the public areas and all that. And me and Deputy Pease was just pretty unprofessional. He seemed to understand that it was my constitutional right because I later found out, today I found out, this happened about a week and a half ago. Today I found out that he did inform the other public servants in the courthouse that I was within my rights, but he was telling me a different thing while I'm doing it. He's telling me that he can get me on wiretapping charges. At least that's what I assume he was talking about.
I have no idea.
He said that,
So-
you're listening to phone calls and this
All
and
my
that.
understanding.
So I don't think it's anything that's like gonna take his job. I want her badge for sure.
So here's the thing. With me, your complaint will be filed with it sounds like with Deputy Pease.
Correct.
Okay, so you can turn that into me.
Downstairs.
I'll review it. Correct. I'll review it. I'll have a conversation with the jail commander, sheriff or undersheriff.
All right.
And then I'll relay that information to them.
Do you guys make do you have like a policy or anything to make sure that you reach out to me after the completion of whatever
I
investigation?
have to find out myself. I'm not sure what the
Okay.
process is once those are filed and we turn those elsewhere.
Okay.
I don't know the end point and how that all works. So,
Right. Like I'm not trying to fuck with you guys,
No,
man.
I
I'm
get
really
it. I
not.
get it. I get it.
But when you come at me hot, and then you
So-
I even offer I'll let you apologize to me, but she don't want to, so she's making her bed. That's fine.
Okay. Well, if you want to fill those out and then turn those in, I don't know what time. I want to say that the upstairs office isn't open until 1.
really?
You can gladly.
Oh, they are closed
So
right
you could do me.
I thought they
you
were
could
just
do
doing it
a
because of me.
favor.
It's lunchtime.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could do me a favor.
Come back at 1.
With both of those complaints,
Uh-huh.
just turn them both into me, and then I can forward them on. That way,
I'll consider it.
that way,
I won't tell
we
you for
could
sure,
avo-
but
we
I'll
could
consider
avoid
it.
any further uncomfortable or conversation about he said, she said, or any of that
Yeah.
stuff.
No,
So, and I can definitely do that for you.
I'll definitely consider it. I'll definitely consider it. I don't want to make you a promise right now that I might not keep, so I'll definitely consider it.
Okay.
But I want to thank you for your professionalism, Erickson.
Yep.
Lieutenant.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for all you do
Yeah.
for the
Thank you.
community.
Thank you.
So,
yeah,
I
just
love
fill-
you guys.
Fill that out. I see you did get a pin, so I did
Yeah.
bring a pin for you. Fill those out. Like I said, you can turn both into me if you like. It'd be easier because then you wouldn't have to take up any more of your time waiting around.
Right, right.
So, and it could, potentially just
Leave
save
this stupid
any
shit.
other heartache or anything
Right,
else. Okay.
right.
So
I hate that it went down like that. I really do. I wish you would apologize to me. Like, it's not that hard. Like, if I fuck up, I'll tell you sorry. And I even apologized, just real quick, like, one of the court people, she was down in elections. She kind of stormed around a little bit when I was there 2 weeks ago. She stormed around. She's like, I'm really upset about this, like, very publicly. And, so I told her, I'm like, look, I need to identify you today. I went in today. I was like, I need to identify you so I could file a complaint against you. And she's like, well, why are you doing that? And then we had a great adult conversation. She apologized to me. She let me know, like, this is the first time I've ever dealt with something like this. And I've been educated, and I won't be acting like that again next time something like this happens. And she apologized, and then she said, but you did upset me. And I was like, well, I also apologize for that, because that is not how I was raised, especially with females.
So
I don't want to
exactly
piss a
what you're saying
female
right
off.
now is what Deputy Mazzurro is trying to convey. Is
Yeah,
each side, people have feelings. Your perspective of how a situation went could be completely different than another person.
I understand that, but there's a big difference in private citizen. Private citizens don't. There's not really a manner in which that we're supposed to enjoy our freedoms. Public servants are supposed to act professional, especially police. And I mean, the front desk lady, I don't think she's a police officer, so I do understand the confusion there a little bit with her. And with her, I'd gladly take an apology as well. With her, I'm not as angry as I am with the pregnant deputy or whatever she is, because she's the one that threatened me, so threatened to take away my freedom.
I wasn't here for that. So
Right,
I can't,
yeah,
you
no,
know, I can't,
yeah. But I'll let you go, and I'll at least bring
So like
one
I said,
of these
our,
down.
the office downstairs, reception office downstairs will be open back up at 12:30.
12:30,
Like I
okay.
said, you can feel free to turn both into me, and I will definitely get them to where they need to go.
All right.
And we can go from there.
All right, thank you.
All right, yep.
Ooh.
Hey, let me have you.
Yeah, I'll just turn it in my complaint form.
Oh, perfect. Right inside that door. I'll be ready.
All righty. Oh, yep. Yeah, I just put my email on there if you need to email me. I also, there is a video of it on YouTube. I put the title on there as well as the name of the YouTube page if you need to go there to look for it. If not, if you guys need just a copy of the video, just contact me via email and I'll send you guys a copy. All right, thank you so much. Yet again, looks like our job here in Pendleton, Oregon is just not quite done yet.
There we go, guys. Pretty straightforward. A little bit shocking that these sheriff deputies that he was talking to upstairs when he first walked in just are completely unaware of the laws, what the First Amendment is, that they're public servants and he's allowed to film them. Like, these are basic rights and information that every public servant is told and trained when they first join the job, right? It's just, there's just poor training programs for individuals like this, for these ladies. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.